Get ready for Coco Gauff versus Naomi Osaka at the US Open. It's been 6 years since their first matchup. New York, AP. Coco Gauff and Naomi Osaka set up a high-profile showdown between two past title winners in the US Open's fourth round with victory Saturday. Everyone will be watching, Venus Williams said. That's what tennis needs. Their meeting on Monday, with a quarterfinal berth at stake, is a rematch from 2019. When Gauff was a 15-year-old making her main draw debut at Flushing Meadows and Osaka was the reigning champion. Osaka won that one in straight sets, then consoled a teary Gauff on the sideline and encouraged her to speak to an Arthur Ashe Stadium crowd that was pulling for the young American. "I kind of see her as a little sister," Osaka said Saturday, "so it's kind of cool to be playing her here again." She advanced to her first fourth-round match at any major since the 2021 Australian Open by eliminating number 15 seed Daria Kasatkina 6-0, 4-6, 6-3 at Louis Armstrong Stadium, after Gauff made it that far at the US Open for the fourth consecutive year with a 6-3, 6-1 victory over number 28 Magdalena Frech at Ashe. "It's been a really long journey," Osaka said during her on-court interview, "but I'm glad to be here now." Osaka, who was born in Japan and moved with her family to the United States as a kid, joked to the Armstrong fans, "Can somebody come to the match and cheer for me? It's kind of tough playing an American here, but I hope you guys adopted me, as well." So much has happened to both Osaka and Gauff since that headline-worthy encounter 6 years ago in New York. The number 3-seeded Gauff, 21, is now a two-time Grand Slam champ, including at the US Open in 2023, and a real star. Number 23 Osaka, 27, owns 4 major titles, including at the US Open in 2018 and 2020, and has been ranked number 1. She was among the athletes at the forefront of conversations about mental health, opening up at the 2021 French Open about dealing with anxiety and depression, then taking a series of breaks from the tour. "Naomi and we aren't super close or anything, but we're definitely friendly with each other," Gauff said. "I support her from afar in all the things that she's done, on and off the court." Gauff has won 3 of their 4 head-to-head matches since that unforgettable night in Ashe. "I remember it was a tough moment for me, because it was a hyped-up match. I guess I put way too much pressure on myself, thinking I maybe had a chance in that moment to actually do something, which I definitely did. But I think it was just I felt more expectation than I should than maybe belief," Gauff said. "It would be a cool, kind of, déjà vu type of situation," Gauff said Saturday. "But hopefully it will be a different result." The tennis world is buzzing once again, and for good reason, under the bright lights of New York City. At the stadium that has witnessed countless historic battles, a story is about to come full circle. Coco Gauff versus Naomi Osaka, 6 years after their first unforgettable matchup, is not just another clash on the US Open calendar. It's a generational duel, a test of growth, resilience, and the ever-evolving nature of greatness. Back in 2019, the then 15-year-old Coco Gauff stepped onto the court against the reigning US Open champion, Naomi Osaka, at Arthur Ashe Stadium. The result that night was inevitable. Osaka, composed and fierce, overpowered the teenage sensation. But what made the moment unforgettable wasn't the scoreline. It was the class, compassion, and sportsmanship displayed when Osaka invited a tearful Gauff to share the post-match interview. That emotional moment wasn't just sportsmanship. It was the passing of a torch, even if no one knew how brightly Gauff would shine in the years to come. Now, 6 years later, everything is different. The evolution of two icons. Since that first meeting, both players have traveled very different roads, filled with triumphs and trials that shaped their careers. For Coco Gauff, the journey has been meteoric. From a young teenager with raw talent to a Grand Slam champion and global superstar, Gauff has learned to handle the pressure of expectations with grace. Her game has evolved, her serve sharper, her backhand more lethal, and her court movement almost poetic. Winning the 2023 US Open was her announcement to the world. She is not the future anymore. She is the present. For Naomi Osaka, the past 6 years have been a roller coaster. From winning multiple Grand Slam titles to stepping away from the sport to prioritize her mental health, Osaka's story has been one of courage and vulnerability. Now a mother, Osaka returned to the tour with renewed focus and perspective. Though her ranking may have fluctuated, her power, precision, and championship mentality remain as dangerous as ever. This match isn't just about who is better right now. It's a reflection of resilience, growth, and the power of reinvention. A rivalry written by time. Tennis thrives on rivalries, and while Gauff versus Osaka is still young compared to the legends of Federer, Nadal, or Serena Sharapova, there's a special kind of electricity whenever these two step on the court together. What makes their matchup so compelling is the contrast in styles. Osaka, with her booming ground strokes and controlled aggression, pushes her opponents to the edge. Gauff, with her blistering speed, defensive brilliance, and newly aggressive forehand, counters with versatility and tactical precision. Every rally between them feels like a chess match at 100 miles per hour. One point might feature Osaka ripping a forehand winner down the line, while the next showcases Gauff sliding across the baseline for an impossible defensive save that turns into offense. It's high-level tennis, pure and thrilling. The stakes at the 2025 US Open. The stakes couldn't be higher this year. Gauff, now a top contender for every Grand Slam, is eager to prove her dominance at home in front of a roaring New York crowd that has embraced her since her breakout. Every match she plays carries the weight of expectation, but also the opportunity to cement her legacy as the face of American tennis. Osaka, on the other hand, is playing with the hunger of an underdog, a position she hasn't occupied in years. She has nothing to lose but everything to gain, a dangerous combination for any opponent. For her, this match is more than just another round. It's a statement to the world that she's still here, still capable of championship brilliance. The crowd factor. Arthur Ashe Stadium will be electric. The energy of New York during a marquee night match is unmatched. The subway rides packed with fans, the hum of excitement in the air, the collective gasp after every line-clipping shot. For Gauff, the crowd is her fuel. Every cheer, every chant of "Let's go Coco," propels her forward. She thrives under pressure, turning the noise into momentum. For Osaka, the stage is familiar, almost comforting. She has been here before, holding trophies under the same lights. If anyone knows how to silence a partisan crowd, it's her, with unrelenting precision and focus that blocks out everything except the next point. More than just a match. This clash is more than just about tennis. It's about narratives, journeys, and what it means to grow in the public eye. Gauff, who once looked up to Osaka as a role model, now stands as her equal, a testament to the relentless work and belief she has poured into her game. Osaka, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share.